Suppose if velocity is function of x is given, how to calculate acceleration? Acceleration is equal to we know dv by dt. So you multiply and divide with dx. So dx by dt can be taken as velocity v and into dv by dx. This is A. Next, as far as integration is concerned, what we learned? See, if yx graph is given like this, or y is equal to f of x, so this is f of x graph. Now if we do integration of f of x dx from limits x1 to x2, it is equal to area between f of x graph and x axis between limits x1 and x2. This is graph, this is axis, and these are the limits between which limits we have to calculate the area. That means we are doing integration means indirectly you are going to get this much area. So in the same way, by mathematics, suppose if acceleration is function of time is given, that is equal to dv by dt, how to calculate velocity value? So dv is equal to a of t dt. You can integrate from time t equal to 0 to t, and initial velocity if given, take v0 and v at time t. So you will be calculating what is velocity as function of t. So integration dv is v, so you substitute limits, that is v of t minus v0 is equal to integration 0 to t a of t dt. So you will be getting velocity function of time t. Sometimes he might ask you displacement. So how to calculate displacement? Instantaneous velocity equal to dx by dt. So dx is equal to v of t dt. So you can integrate here dt, that's why time limits you can take 0 to t, and if there is any initial position you can take, suppose if it starts from origin you can take it as 0, and x is function of time t. So x of t minus x0 is equal to integration 0 to t v of t dt. So you will be getting x is function of time t. So x of t minus x0 gives you displacement from 0 to t seconds. So you can find the position function of time t.